Hey, what's up guys? So today's workout is going to be intermediate to advanced. It's a really great conditioning workout, especially if you're a little bit more advanced and you're prepping for movements like the planche. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through 3 sequences, but I'm only going to do it one time. What I advise you do is pause it at the end of the sequence and repeat it 2 to 3 times depending on how intensive a workout you want. So this workout should be around 12 to 15 minutes if you do each one twice. So if you do it a little bit longer, you're probably looking at 20 some minutes to maybe 30 minutes depending on your breaks between rounds. I recommend 1 to 3 minutes between rounds depending on how well conditioned you are. So let's get started. So round 1, we're going to go through dive bombers, rolling pistol squats, and windshield wipers. All right, so let's get started. I like to turn my hands out at around a 45-degree angle so I can get as much movement as I can coming forward and then coming back up. If I have my hands forward, I might not be able to lean as much towards the front. So every time I come down, I'm really trying to push myself to the point where I imagine my feet are able to come off the ground. So we're going to aim for about 10 repetitions. If you want to make this harder, again, just get your hands closer to that waistline. Until you can do this with your feet off the ground, this movement should remain challenging as long as you challenge yourself. All right, let's go one more. All right. Woo. So now we're going to go to rolling pistol squats. So we're going to use just a little bit of momentum, try to come up with one leg. I'm going to alternate legs as I come up. Eventually, you can do it just one leg at a time if you want to make this a little bit more difficult. If you're having trouble, you can work on your negatives as well. So you can come up with 2 feet, then focus on coming down with 1. You can even finish them off that way. Good. We're going to end with some windshield wipers now. So just coming to each side. So generally I do around 20 repetitions. If you have good mobility, you can extend your legs a little more than I am right now. More than halfway there. Keep pushing through it. Last 2. Good. So at this moment, I would advise you to pause the video, repeat this another time at least, and if not, 2 more times for 3 total rounds before moving on to this next sequence. So for the next sequence, we're going to go pseudo push-ups. So we're going to aim to bring our hands as close to our waist as possible as we do our push-up. So that's what we're going to start with. From there, we're going to go to pulse lunges, work the lower body, let the upper body rest a little bit, and we're going to aim with some hollow body rocks just to end with some core. So again, I'm going to start with my hands, 45-degree angle. Really try to focus on a forward lean. And leaning forward as I push from the top of my hands. Again, the closer my hands get to my waist, the harder this becomes. 3 more. Again, if I want to make it harder, just more lean. Really, especially at the push, trying to stay forward. So now we're going to stand. We're going to pulse lunge, 3 pulses. So step back, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to aim for 10 on each side. So if you would want to add some weights to this movement. You could also do that as just another alternative. Getting those pulses in is really gonna help to just work those muscles, challenge them, keep your body under that tension for a little bit longer. 3 more reps. Make sure you're not leaning too forward into the front leg. That's why I like the back stepping lunges. All right, so now we're gonna bring it back down. Aiming for 15 hollow body rocks. So keeping those abs tight. Three more. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that was intense. All right, again, I recommend 1 to 3 minutes rest between rounds. So this will sequence 2. So pause the video, repeat this 2 to 3 more times. Again, depending on how intense you want it. And we're gonna move on to our third and final sequence of the workout. Whew. So our last one, we're gonna end with some planche leans. So they're gonna be an isometric. Gotta get my breathing under control. Gotta slow the breath. So we know planche leans, body weight squats, and then we're gonna work some side plank. You guys ready? Let's start. So again, I'm gonna start with my hands at a 45-degree angle, pushing forward from the scapula, so don't let those shoulder blades drop. I'm gonna drag myself forward, top of my hands, and stay with my abs and glutes tight, really reaching forward. So try to gauge yourself around 20 seconds. If you fall short, that's fine. Whew. From here, we're gonna stand up, 30 body weight squats. If you wanna make this more intense, you can start off with some squat jumps and then continue with normal body weight squats until you hit 30 reps. So in total, we should be doing 90 reps by the time we're done with this workout. Which again, is not bad considering this is more of a conditioning workout, preparing you for more specific workouts depending on your goals and your level. But these movements have a high carryover rate. It can be done by people intermediate and advanced, really prepping you. All right, I think I got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we end with some side planks. Make sure you're nice and stacked. Your butt's not falling behind. Just raising up as high as we can for 10 reps. I'm gonna do 10 on the other side. Whew, and done. All right, so again, 1 to 3 minute rest. Repeat this at least 1 more time, if not 2 more times. You want at least 2 rounds of each of these sequences. Make sure you get a nice cool down, stretch a little bit. I hope you enjoyed the workout. More to come.